Hi everyone, quick update video. The last week it's been the carnival holidays for the kids, so kids have been home, so it's been very busy, so it's harder to do vision therapy for me. And for example, today I reorganized, or I had to reorganize, so if I don't have time during the day, for example, I can go to bed at 8 p.m. with the kids, and then today I woke up at 4, so I had my 8 hours of sleep. But so just because I wake up at a very different time than usual, I feel my vision doesn't work as well. But I already knew that from living experience. But it's very interesting now to see this reflected in the results I have with Vivid Vision in the virtual reality headset. So the last time, I don't know, so today it's Friday morning. So the last time I did was maybe Tuesday morning or something. So I don't even do every day, but I try not to skip too many days. So the last 2 times I did Vivid Vision was every time very early in the morning. But I had my 8 hours of sleep. And yeah, so I was breaking through the plateau and I was having the 900, so the 937 arc seconds minimal disparity correct in Vivid Vision last week if I did it the normal way at the normal time. But so now, because I don't want to skip too many days, I'm reorganizing a little bit, and I wake up at 4 a.m. after 8 hours of sleep. And now these 2 last times that I did at a different time, the results were really much worse. So I had a 1500 arc seconds, and today I had 1250 arc seconds. So that's like a massive relapse. But I'm not upset about it, just it reflects how I feel. So really, if you're not a morning person, I feel my eyes are not moving the same way or with the same fluidity, you're not gonna have the same results. And I really, like when I first start doing exercise, I can see in some games, I'm suppressing way more. It's not fusing. My eye movements are slower. My perception is not good. And then, of course, when I get to the bubble game, also just, it's way harder to, if your eye movements are not fluid and you're not fusing well, then it's almost impossible to figure out the stereo effect in the bubbles. So and then I'm more or less just guessing. So it's interesting how if it works, it works, and if it doesn't work, there's not much you can do. You just have to go along with it. And so that's why, like if your vision doesn't work well in real life, there's nothing much you can do in the short term, usually, unless it's like a minor thing. It's not a super long-standing chronic vision issue, and you can just rest a little bit more and it will catch up. But if it's like a long chronic thing like this, just you have to reorganize your whole life around it, and that reflects my lack of flexibility. Like if something unexpected happens and my vision obviously is not flexible, it's very hard for me to handle on sudden life changes or sudden changes in schedule. And for Harumi, sometimes it's funny how unflexible I am, because she's very flexible. She can adjust easily because her vision is also functional and flexible to adjust to the changes in the schedule or life changes. But I'm like a kid. I need regularity so my vision can rest enough, and even then, if I stay on a regular schedule, some days are just off, right? So that shows the lack of freedom. I'm just stuck in my vision dysfunction. But anyway, so it's good to train, and it's good to try different setups and different schedules to see how it like to understand myself better, but also to maybe improve in the future. Maybe if I mix it up every once in a while, I will also get used to it. But definitely I shouldn't get upset about it. That, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, frustrated. No, it doesn't work like that. Just always stay calm. But yeah, at least I'm functional enough to go through the motions with the kids and have the little fights and go outside with them and do their little activities. So that's good. I'm not completely disabled. But yeah, when you try to do anything sophisticated, it really shows. Yeah, but interesting in the morning. More suppression, sloppy eye movements, less stereo vision. So maybe I'll go back to bed a little bit now. So it's almost 5 a.m. now. Wake up in a few hours again, and then maybe we'll be better again. But yeah, when the kids are home, there's really no way to take half an hour to do some vision exercises. So I have to schedule it like this. And maybe it's better not even to do it and to just keep sleeping. But I don't know. I don't like it. There's too many days with no vision therapy. So thanks. And by the way, the filming session happened with the French language Belgian TV channel, and I think it went really well. And they said the video will come out in 2 to 3 weeks, but that was 1 week ago. So I guess in 1 to 2 weeks, the video will come out online and a written article. So I'm very curious about it. And so next week the kids go back to school, and I will prep. Once the video comes out, I will use that as leverage to get even more media appearances, and then hopefully even leverage all the Belgian appearances to step up to some French media appearances in France as compared to Belgium, which is a much bigger country. So that could reach many more people, which is exciting, because already the few reactions I got from the first Belgian article were amazing. Like a mom who didn't know what to do, didn't have any proper information from her ophthalmologist, and she noticed her kid is not doing well, but just the ophthalmologist told her, he doesn't have stereo vision, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't impact his functionality at all, doesn't impact his quality of life. But clearly she noticed it does impact his quality of life. So now, even though it's not easy to find a behavioral optometrist, she said, I will do everything I can to find the right people to help him, or even study up myself if it's really necessary. So yeah, that's the kind of reactions I'm still doing it for, even though sometimes it's hard to stay motivated on that kind of work, but these reactions are great, and that kind of community. So now that the French book is out, I have to keep promoting it, because otherwise it was all for nothing. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.